Bureau, which we are, with an A+ rating as well. You know, you gotta look to see, like especially in the BBB, they can let you know. Sometimes there's complaints and review and good reviews and stuff like that. You can do your research there. Also, if you know somebody locally, obviously you gotta ask around and say, hey, you know, who do you trust? Because there's really nothing that's telling, I guess, when you go into a shop to see whether or not they're reputable or not. You know, always get a second opinion. Like if you go to the dealership and get an estimate on a repair, you know, you don't have to get it done. And then you can also call your local shop and say, hey, this is what the dealership said. Can you take a look at my vehicle and tell me if that's what it, you know, get a second opinion if that's what it really is. Because, like, for example, we did have a customer that came in to us. He had a vehicle. He went to the dealership because he was having some shifting issues in his transmission, and they told him he needed a brand new transmission. And they quoted him out about $4,000 or $5,000. He said that his gut told him that didn't feel right. So he brought it into us, and he found us through Google. He did his research and brought it into us. We took a look at it, and it was not the transmission. It was a transmission solenoid. And our cost, you know, our charge to him was only $300 to fix that.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big difference in price.
That's a very big difference. Like, you're talking like a few $1,000s, you know? Yeah, thousands of dollars difference for sure. For sure. But, yeah, so, you know, if they have ASC certifications, that's great. But, you know, I'm going to be honest, we don't have ASC certifications at our shop. As I said, my husband's self-taught. He never went and had schooling for it. For us, having an ASC certification, taking that class is great. But if I could be frank and blunt, it's just a piece of paper to us. Mm-hmm. Yep. Really, you got to know your stuff by actually having experience in doing it, not just taking a course and taking the test and coming out and saying, yay, I got an ASC certification. You know, I'm not trying to bash the technicians that have the ASC certifications. Like, good for them. They took the extra time to take the class. But I guess, like, what I'm saying is if you see shops that have the ASC certification, that's great too.
Yeah, and that's good to know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But definitely, like, just talk to the locals around here and do your research online, and definitely check on the Better Business Bureau website if you want to see how, you know, any kind of ratings and reviews and all that stuff that goes for the repair shop.
Yeah, and I'm going to go a little bit more on topic on that. A little bit more is, Jen, we had met, what was it, about a year and a half? It feels like a year and a half ago we met, and we met through Master Networks, through a networking.
Was it a year and a half ago? I thought it was longer.
Yeah, it could have been. I don't know. But we met at that group, and
yes.
we had immediately clicked, and we scheduled a 1-to-1, and yes. you kind of knew what I do. So you know I do design. You also know I'm a realtor. And with that, what's the one thing that you know that realtors always get asked about? Who do you know? Who do you recommend? Who do you refer? Type of scenario. And it's my due diligence to get to know everyone in the area. So that way, if I have a client that's looking for a specific need, I can actually give them to you. So example, we'll kind of do this. What was it? We're on Wednesday now, but Monday, I was with a client, and what happened? I overheard them. We were talking about a certain thing that, you know, they just had a tire in their, or not tire, they had a nail in the tire type of scenario, and I immediately thought of you because you guys helped me with putting new tires on, and I referred you right away, and they called you, and there you go. It's all about who you know at the right time.
Yes, I forgot about that too. Yeah, definitely. If you're moving into the city or moving down here and you have a realtor, like, absolutely ask your realtor, because they have so many connections, because they network a lot. So they would also be a good resource to ask about, you know, hey, who's a good automotive repair shop? Who's good for, you know, banking over here, and, you know, so on and so forth. So.
Yeah, because it's all who you know. Because as part of Socially Joe, I try to build the community, try to build the network, and, you know, just give the information out there, because someone out there has someone in their back pocket that could utilize you if they can't. And that's what this is all about, is just trying to refer and get that connection part out there. But yeah, you're totally right. Network, get out there, ask your realtor, find out what's going on, and do the research, because I totally agree with you on that as well.
Yes.
With the aspect of whether you're looking into a real estate agent, to looking for a banker, to looking for a fishing vacation that you want to do your research. You want to make sure that everyone has all their lines, dots, T's crossed, I's dotted, and everything in between, so that way you know what's going on.
Absolutely. Got to research.
Exactly. So, Jen, can you give us a little bit more about your mission statement and what that's about?
You want me to say the whole thing? No, just kidding.
Yes, and I want you to, well, obviously we can't see you on the radio, but I want you to stand up too, and I want you to pretend you're...
Yeah. So you want me to say what I say when I network? Is that what you want me to say?
Go for it, because I love it.
Okay. All right, ready? Okay. Hi, everybody. Jennifer Gallagher here with Suncoast Auto and Truck Repair. We do automotive repairs for cars, trucks, and fleets, some small equipment, both gas and diesel. Nice. Well, our ask for this week is we're actually starting a new division in used car sales. And so we're looking for anyone that's looking to buy a vehicle. We are taking requests now. So what we specialize in is getting you back in your car quickly, efficiently, and honestly. So when trust is a must, you can count on us to go the extra mile, and so will your
vehicle?
Car, Joe, car.
I know it was car. I just wanted to say vehicle because vehicle sounds better. I don't know. I'm still trying to get you for the marketing angle for vehicle.
Man, car rolls off the tongue much better than vehicle.
All right, we'll go with car. But we are getting a little bit past 5 minutes, so
yep.
We'll just kind of wrap it up. But is there anything else you want to add onto this to either give inspiring information to entrepreneurs, or any little automotive techniques or tips or tricks that people should be aware of? Anything like that?
Yeah. So for maintaining your car, you got to check your oil. Got to check your oil every probably twice a month to make sure. Obviously, go get your oil changed in a timely manner. Please don't wait till it's 8,000 miles and before you've gone for another oil change.
Yeah,
don't let your car, don't let your car scream at you that it needs to get an oil change. So that's one of the easy tricks is you can check your own oil. Take the dipstick out of underneath the hood over there. Take it out, check it out, see if it's clean, if it's dirty, if it's to the full line or if it's below. Because if it's below, that's you can use that to let you know whether or not you're losing oil and you shouldn't be losing oil. So that means you would have a leak somewhere. But also just to let you know, we're fully licensed and insured, and we have electrical specialists on site as well as AC specialists. So especially AC specialists down here.
Well, now we're under 2 minutes now. So I want to make sure that we get this information out to our people that are listening. So therefore, why don't you give us the best contact information, whether it be email, phone number, website, or all three, whatever you want to give. So go ahead.
The best, actually, just call our office. Our phone number is area code 941-720-2854. You call up here, you get to talk to my lovely assistant, Jen number 2.
Yes, because she's Jen number 1 for
I'm Jen reasons. 1. Don't forget that. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Jen 1, and then Jen 2's out there. You'll get to talk to her, and she can schedule appointments in and get you taken care of.
Not a problem. And once again, you are based in Palmetto. Right over the bridge of 75, and then you just get off there onto 301.
Yeah, so we're not that far from the Ellington Outlet Mall. So you take that exit and you can get to us off 17th Street East.
That's great.
Our website is www.suncoastrepair.com, and our address is on there, and there's also a map that'll show you where we're at as well.
That's great. Well, thank you again, Jen. I always love having our conversations that we always talk about, because you and I were, we a long story short, in between us, we call ourselves twinsies because we both wear glasses sometimes, and sometimes we wear the same color, so we kind of go off that. But anyway, thank you again, Jennifer Gallagher, for being on Socially Joe. And
you're welcome, Joe. Thank you.
We'll have you back again, and I hopefully everything works out with the leads and referrals I send to you.
All right, sounds good. I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. You have a great day, Jen.
You
Bye.
too. Okay, bye.